Hi everyone, welcome back to Caking at Midnight. Tonight we are going to work on some trees that I have put on my Fortnite cakes. So let's roll that intro. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at caking_at_midnight. And if you liked the video this evening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. As always, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. So I have done quite a few Fortnite cakes and I put these Rice Krispie covered fondant things on top that look like trees. And Josh thinks they look really cool. So I'm gonna show you how to do them. And they're really, really easy. So you're not gonna need much of anything. This is was a 12-inch long skewer. I have cut it down a little bit, depending on how tall your cakes are. I have some Rice Krispie treats. You can buy them like this or you can buy them in a big square, however you prefer. It doesn't matter either way. And that's really all you're gonna need for the base of it. And then I cover them with fondant and then I'll show you that too. So to get started, have your stick and I have some unwrapped Rice Krispie treats. So with the trees, you can make them tall, you can make a skinny, fat, however you wanna make them. But just go ahead and you can stick them on each side of the stick. And then with Rice Krispies, if you've never worked with them before, they're very pliable, but once you have smushed them together, it's hard to get them back apart. So just kind of work with them a little bit. This one you can kind of point toward the top, make it a tree. Like I said, this one can be kind of fat. Now they don't have to be perfect by any means. I think the goofier they look or the more misshapen they will look more natural. But it's totally up to you how you want to shape them together. So now we have our tree, our base of a tree. Now here's where you can get a little more creative with it. For the video, I'm just gonna be pretty basic. Take a little bit of fondant and you're gonna warm it up in your hands a little bit and then roll it out. You don't want it super thin. See there, maybe 1/8 of an inch or so. I use the Pam, so one side's gonna be glossy, but then you stick a good old tree there, wrap him around. It's okay if they overlap, and pull the excess off. You can take that fondant, mold it around. Now the reason you don't want your fondant to be very thin, because you're gonna cut into this with a pair of scissors. Then I have a pair of little sewing scissors that I've always had for just cake stuff. And really all you're gonna do with this and your scissors is just go in and cut and snap in here. Okay, so you're gonna look at this and you're gonna think, oh, that's not gonna work, it's dorky and stupid, but I promise. So if you go on this and just keep going down in a line, this doesn't look very tree-like. So make sure when you go through and you cut these, that you kind of stagger them, you can see. This is also the same process you use if you want to make like an acorn. And just work your way around your Rice Krispie treat and your fondant. Now you can tell if I was to use smaller or a thinner piece of fondant on this, that when you cut into there, you're going to see that Rice Krispie treat. So I'm not gouging into there to make it really deep. It's just enough to get a pinch on that tree. And my tree is done. So you can make these taller, skinnier, fatter, however you want to make them. You can stick these right on the cake if you want, or you can stick them in a piece of foam and dry overnight. I've had one in all the trees that I've done slide down my stick, but usually you've pushed that Rice Krispie treat around that stick pretty good, so you're good to go. You can make these different colors, you can make them lighter, darker. You can also take some luster dust at the end, either black or green or brown, and put more detail into these trees too, is however you want to go about them, but they're a pretty easy way to do a cool looking tree. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them in the comment section down below and have fun with it. Happy caking.